The number one killer of good renders is bad lighting. So if your scene is dark, or your lighting is flat, or underexposed, no amount of good materials will save it. If you're going to go about lighting, is to use a 3-point lighting system, where you have your key light, your fill light, and your rim light. See right here in this very scene, I have 3 different lights: my key light, my rim light, and my fill light. That is basically, I just basically added normal rectangle light from VRay. So now I'm going to set it up. My key light is my main light. This is the light that is going to bright up the character. Now, this is very mood dependent, and I'm going to go for a normal YouTuber style lighting setup. Okay, so I'm going to put my key light at this side of the character. That is at the right hand side of the character. Now I want it to be a bit lower. I'm going to scale it up. Now, if I go into the camera view, disable all other lights, and I start my interactive render, let's see what we get. Okay, now I'm going to increase this is my key light. I'm going to increase the directionality of my light to make it more directional, because my key light, let's say 70% directional. Okay, this also make the shadows hard. They are going to increase the intensity, be very bright, because our key light is meant to be the brightest light around. But the reason why anytime you notice that you are using too much of the intensity, you know something's wrong with your camera settings. I'm going to go to camera settings, then in the exposure value, set the exposure value to a number that I am comfortable working with. So 8.9. So that way I don't have to increase the key light to a crazy high amount, which makes it easy for me to control my key light. Now let's do the fill light. Okay. A fill light is basically a light that brightens the scene. This typically isn't a very harsh light. The goal of this light is to soften the shadows. So this light can be a panel light from above or from the opposite side of the character. So I'm going to choose the opposite side of the character, which is somewhere like this. Now this light is typically a very big soft light. It isn't a light for the character. So my key light, I'm going to make it a bit higher, and now I'm going to go back into the camera view and let's preview this in the AR. All right, so now our scene is coming together well. So let me adjust the camera settings. Yes, our scene is coming together. So in the fill light, I'm also going to enable invisible. And now our scene is coming together. So this is what I can model in the scene. Now the fill light is goal is just to fill the other side, the dark sides of the character, to make the character feel complete and full. Now, typically, I prefer not to use this as a fill light. I prefer to use an HDRI. I'm going to lower the fill light to half the amount, let's say 18. So that there will be a bit of depth. Okay. All right. I like what I'm seeing. So now I'm also going to lower the camera exposure a little bit. I'm going to add in my rim light. This light is just to add style, add accentuation, make it my rim light. I'm going to move it to the very back. This is how I like to do it. To the very back, I'm going to pick a side. Typically, I like to use the side facing the key light, so opposite the key light. So I'm going to make it here, make it tall, because it's just to rim the entire edges. Then click rim and set the directionality to 100%. So it's very directional. So now let's view it and let's hope we didn't do nonsense. Okay, let me lower the directionality a bit so it will spread a little bit more. And where is the glare coming from? And I'm going to click on this and spread this a little bit. Okay. So this is our rim light. So now if I take out the fill, you'll see the power of the rim light. Let me make the rim invincible. If I take out the fill, you see the power of the rim light. The rim light makes this side, which the fill makes the entire scene bright. So how bright the fill is will determine how dramatic your scene will be. So all the rays just come with how you frame your camera. So if I frame my camera to, like, because this is a portrait scene, I'm going to frame it and I'm going to set my outputs to 2000 by 2000, and yeah, now you see how good this looks. So now this is the current lighting system we have. So this before, this after, this after, this before, this after. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's class. I'll be sharing videos like this on a weekly basis. If you want access to the project file that we use in this video, you can find it at Chisai Vault. The project file and many other project files from major projects that I have worked on. Also future projects that I'll be releasing. So those subscribers, that is a way of supporting the channel and let me know that you find these videos helpful.